The chosen rarely have many friends, but the few they have, they're devoted. Because truth doesn't attract a crowd, it attracts a covenant. Now, phonies collect people the way storms collect debris, loud, messy, everywhere, but carrying nothing real. The chosen walk with a handful, but that handful can hold the weight of a lifetime. Every soul vibrates at the level of its truth. When your life is built on authenticity, your energy starts to filter. You stop blending and you begin to refine. The chosen are refined by truth. The phony, fake individuals, they are defined by image. One builds a foundation and the other builds a facade. That's why the chosen repels the crowd, because truth exposes. It shines too bright for those still hiding. Now, but those who are meant for you will recognize that light as home. They won't compete with your fire, they'll guard it. Devotion is not born from comfort, it's born from understanding. A devoted friend has wrestled with many of their own shadows. They don't need your perfection, they honor your process. Their presence feels safe because it's not transactional. Psychologically, real loyalty forms when two nervous systems trust each other. They don't perform, you rest. You tell the truth without losing the room. That's devotion, not because they agree with you, but because they see you. Now, the fake and phonies, they mirror admiration, not empathy. So they copy your language, but they won't do the work. They want access to what you have, but they are not looking to be accountable. The counterfeit version of community is popularity. It looks like love, but it's powered by need. Now, the phonies gather quantity to hide from quality. They need witnesses, not partners. They feed on applause because silence feels like exposure. When you build a crowd without character, you end up surrounded but starving. So they call it networking, but it's really numbing. The crowd cheers until truth costs them something. Then the same mouths that shouted your name will begin to echo your downfall. So every chosen is hidden before they are honored. So God will filter your circle to preserve your assignment. So you thought you were lonely, but He was protecting your anointing from contamination. Because when your mission carries divine weight, not everyone's hands can touch it. Some are curious, few are called, and fewer still are clean enough in heart to walk beside you. That's why Jesus had 12, but He only trusted 3 and still faced one betrayal. Isolation isn't punishment, it's preservation. He keeps you unseen until you're strong enough to stand seen. Every chosen must meet a Judas. It's not a curse, it's a lesson, it's an academic lesson. It's part of your curriculum because betrayal exposes what love never questioned. It teaches you discernment, the ability to see a motive beneath their manner. Now, when the phony can no longer profit from your presence, their loyalty expires. But betrayal doesn't break the chosen, it builds precision. You learn to listen between words. You learn that silence speaks louder than flattery. Spiritually, betrayal is the audit of alignment. It separates covenant from convenience. After the fallout, the chosen rebuild differently, no longer desperate for company, only for clarity. So they move slower. They watch for consistency, not charisma. They test loyalty in small spaces before trusting it in big ones. Psychologically, that's growth. Trauma turned into discernment. Spiritually, it's resurrection. You died to naivete and rose with vision. Real friendship now feels like prophecy fulfilled. When someone can sit with your silence, cover your name, and pray you back to yourself, that's divine partnership. Those few become your covenant keepers. They don't just walk with you, they will war with you. God removes the counterfeit to make room for covenant. When one phony leaves, one purpose partner appears. You'll know them by peace, not performance, not for being loud, for being seen, being the life of the party. They won't flatter your ego. They'll feed your evolution, your development, your rise, your elevation, because they'll remind you that chosen doesn't mean perfect, it means purposed. In a world obsessed with numbers, God still moves through pairs. David had Jonathan, Moses had Aaron, Ruth had Naomi, Jesus had John. Heaven doesn't count popularity, it counts purity of connection. So stop grieving who left. They weren't equipped for the weight you carry. Your small circles is your fortress. Your few friends are your inheritance. Crowds will clap, but covenants will cover you. Popularity fades, but the devotion will endure for the long term. So let the phonies chase attention. You chase alignment and assignment, because there is a purpose over your life. Because when God builds your tribe, it will last for generations. The chosen don't build friendships, they build foundations. And so you don't need more people. You need the right pillars that can stand with you. Thank you for visiting my channel. Stay covered, stay conscious, stay undefeated. See you on the next one. Bye bye.